Yes, chaplains are essential, an essential part of the healthcare team.
And Doris Whitaker is one of the chaplains at University of Mississippi Medical Center who has been there for patients as well as staff during the COVID-19 pandemic. But before she had a chance to help others, she found out she had to help herself.
COVID kicked in last year, about a year ago, and I was one of the first people, I guess, in the state after the breakout in North Mississippi to have COVID. So I had COVID, my son, my children, and my husband, we all had COVID at the same time.
This was March of last year when the first cases of the coronavirus were diagnosed in Mississippi. It was also during the time when most people knew very little about it, other than it was dangerous and it was deadly.
I was fearful. Yes, I'm a woman of faith, and fear is addressed in all faith traditions. But in Christianity, if you look in the Bible, it says, do not fear more than 100, 200 times. So
thankfully, the Whitakers recovered, and Doris was able to get back to UMMC in her role as chaplain. It was a few weeks after her return that she encountered a COVID patient that she will never forget.
As I was walking toward the elevators to go to the ICU, the Holy Spirit just gently touched me and said, suit up. And tears began to flow because I was afraid.
The nurses helped her into her personal protective equipment, and once she was fully suited, she went in.
And I remember piercing into his eyes, just really close to his eyes, and the nurse asked for a prayer, but he really didn't want a prayer. He wanted to see the chaplain. So the chaplain's role is really the presence of God, the presence of the holy, the presence of the sacred.
Chaplain Whitaker went back about an hour later to see if the man's wife and family made it. They had not, but it was too late. He was gone. In the chapel at UMMC, there's a table topped with memorial stones. There's one for the man she prayed with and for all the others who didn't survive. It's the hospital's way of remembering those who fought so hard but lost their fight with this grueling virus.
We don't ever want to forget. We don't want to forget. We want to remember.
The bond that the chaplains have is strong. Because the days can be long and hard and sometimes filled with hopelessness, they oftentimes find themselves taking care of each other.
We sit down if we have a hard day. Many times we do, because we can't take the stuff home. And we talk it out. Sometimes we cry it out. Sometimes we laugh it out.
As Whitaker helps patients and staff deal with the constant stress and strain and sadness, she's always reminded of her struggle with the virus. She uses that to help others find strength.
Understand the fear of the unknown, of COVID, but I was able to face my fears. I had to face my fears when I had COVID, but he let me live. And so I understand the fear, but I understand how to overcome the fear because I had to walk through it with the patients here.
And because Chaplain Whitaker believes in hope, she left us with these parting words.
So if you're listening to me today, tomorrow can be better than today, but you need to make a decision today. What do you want your tomorrow to look like? Number one. Number two, how can I get there? Number three, know there will be obstacles, so plan for the obstacles. And if you can't get past the obstacle, form another pathway to get to your tomorrow. Oh, I'm just so excited today.
In Jackson, Aaron Pickens, 16 WAPT News.